Happy Monday, early risers! It's time to put away those uniforms from last week and be present for business this week. I am Mona Lisa, and I'm so glad to be your wake-up call on DBS this morning. I am so excited to tell you all about the health fair that happened on Friday. But before we get too carried away, let's see what Kendall has in store for us in the news desk. Don't go away, we'll be right back. Thanks for staying with us. The Creative Health Center hosted a health fair on Friday to showcase individuals who had not only alternative but innovative methods of helping people live a healthy lifestyle. Dr. Gilbertha St. Rose was the catalyst of this expo. Let's listen to her interview with Alison Monrose.
Good morning, everybody. I am joined here with the lovely Dr. M. Gilbertha St. Rose. How are you doing this morning?
Oh, very good, Alison. Yeah, it's a pleasure to have you all. Thanks for coming to our Creative Health Center in Rodney Bay.
Well, I heard that you are the founder of the Creative Health Center. So can you just tell us a little bit more about how this all started?
So Creative Health Center, Alison, I named it because I realized that it's important for persons to create their own health. Take responsibility for health and create it. So understand yourself. And we as practitioners are just there, to aid the process, get you to know yourself better and come to your realization, idealization, and implement good health.
All right. So could you tell us a little bit more about where we are right now?
So here in Rodney Bay, if you look around, you might think you're out in the country, but this is Rodney Bay, all the greenery, so you get a lot of vitamin N here. Vitamin N, which is nature vitamin.
Yep.
And Lakai Fet has decorated here with plants and a good feng shui.
Yes.
That we really have in a good ambience.
Very beautiful.
For you to enjoy being here with us. Yes.
So, what is happening today, Friday?
Today we call it a Creole Open Day. As part of Creole Month, we decided to, start it off with health.
Okay.
Because usually in Creole time, people go and they eat a lot of junk, and you don't have to eat junk because there's healthy Creole food. So on a menu which we have there from Aunt Debbie's and Laborie, you will get healthy Creole food, and it's all vegetarian.
Okay.
And I hope you will interview some of the persons who have eaten and let them tell you this is healthy vegetarian food for your good health. And mine, I've started eating mine.
So could you give us a little bit about who is here and what do they do?
Yes. So what we have here, Alison, is an integrative health hub.
Okay.
So integrative medicine is where you integrate modalities of healing with the conventional allopathic medicine. So myself as a dermatologist, I integrate my dermatology practice with herbal medicine because I'm a registered herbalist. So my integration is conventional medicine with herbal medicine. But here with me are other practitioners who have other modalities of healing. So when a patient comes, I assess them and depends what is needed. I treat, and if they need anything else, then I refer to others who can bring them to good health with other modalities of healing. So here at our center, we have orthomolecular medicine, and this is quantum energy medicine, which is modern medicine, where you can diagnose what's happening at the cellular level. So we have Joy with us, who does that. We have, good old massage, it's always good. And we have a cosmetologist, the ladies especially, they want every little speck and dealt with. And body contouring she does as well. Okay. For those that lose weight and have flabs and don't have the contour that they need, she does that as well. So we have massage therapists from out of Dominica, and he also does cupping. And very, very important, we have somebody who's going to be teaching the Alexander technique. I would like you to Google the Alexander technique because it's a simple way of postural maintenance, which is so very good for good health. And this is something I'm really happy that we will be bringing back and teaching to our people, because in my early days of medical school, 40 years ago, I read upon Alexander technique, and I hadn't seen it. But Jason Martin has come and is ready to teach the Alexander technique. We also have vaginal steaming, which it's very good for certain conditions, cysts and fibroids, and good vaginal health. Also good for the male, for the prostate and the genitalia as well. And it's not just that physical part, but in steaming it does positive emotional things to the rest of the body, because it's all connected in the system. Then we have fitness. Randy is doing the fitness training, and I'm so happy he utilizes good nutrition with it as well. So this is part of the team that we have. We have Goddess Pretty, who has come with her, natural hair therapy, and also, well, not grooming, it's hair grooming, natural hair grooming. And she also makes her own clothes from, natural fabrics and handmade. So all of that is part of the holistic nature of what occurs at Creative Health Center, mind, body, spirit.
Right, well, I see that you have a good group. I think everything is very interesting, and I'm sure everyone is interested to see the little bits of culture coming through, even if it's holistic and it's not the typical, but you can see that health is not just a straight line.
No, it is holistic and very important. And we do have a life coach.
Okay.
So, Lakai Fet is a manifestation of the emotional and spiritual aspect that persons can be guided through in developing self. Very, very important. Emotional intelligence is something we don't measure and we underestimate, but it's very important for just good health.
All right, so is there anything that will be happening in the near future with the Creative Health Center?
Oh, we'll be doing that a lot. We'll be doing that a lot because we know persons need to be reminded, they need to be guided. And with us here too, we have persons who are exhibiting honey, and we have wine. Yeah. We have wine, we have natural seasonings. And Goddess Pretty also has some of her handmade outfits on exhibit. And of course, Eden Herbs. How could I leave out Eden Herbs? Which is part of, my whole herbal pharmacy for restoring my patients to good health. Yeah, but follow up at the Creative Health Center here in Rodney Bay. We have something for you in terms of realizing what you need. And if we don't have it, we refer you because we're part of networks.
All right, thank you.
Thank you.
At the health fair, I got an opportunity to speak to a lovely couple whose unity helped spearhead a number of creative ventures. Good morning, we're here at the Creative Health Center Fair, and we're here with Kiki and Gavin. How are you all doing today?
I'm good, thank you. How are you?
I am great. What about you, Gavin?
Excellent.
All right.
Feeling blessed.
Feeling blessed. Now, here is all about health, but I understand that you are a life coach. Tell me about that journey.
Okay, so I've been a certified life coach for over 15 years, moving closely more to 20 years, so you work that out. So as a life coach, I support people and guide people through their personal growth journey. So it's a bespoke service because we're all different. So the way that we would work together, we would have a clarity call, see where you're at, and come up with a program that best suits you in your own personal growth.
Okay. Is that growth in health, spirituality? What are we looking at?
Well, I can cover in so many different areas, but my key areas is self-awareness, confidence, your mindset. In fact, it's more around the mindset, training your mind to actually take positive action steps towards your personal journey growth.
So what made you want to start this journey?
Too Dare to Live is what my company's called. And as a life coach, life doesn't stop happening to you. I have the tools that I can come out of certain situations or grow through my lessons quicker, but stuff still happens. So I think it was 2 years ago, no, 4 years ago, Too Dare to Live was born. Yeah, I was having some personal challenges, and I'll share the real story with you. I was so low, and one day I was speaking to my dad, and he said, "How are you doing, kiddo?" I said, "Dad, I can't even afford to die, so I have to dare to live." And Dare to Live was born.
I love that. I love that so much. But let's talk about Gavin because he is out of the loop a little. So, Gavin, you are the founder of Lakai Fet. Tell me about Lakai Fet.
Well, Lakai Fit, actually, we are both the founder. It came because of the unity. When we came together, we were basically looking for stuff to buy out there. And basically everything was overpriced and not necessarily what we liked. So we just embarked and decided, with my skills, we decided to start making our own stuff. And it just grew on us, and people saw it and they were like, "You guys should be doing this as a business." So we started this based on people's feedback, not necessarily embarking on starting a business. Just trying to decorate our home with a different kind of energy. And that's where it all started.
Lovely. And you all told me that the furniture that we are sitting on right now is from their brand. They created it. And it is wood. And I hear wood is a really good thing to use because it's better on the body. Thoughts on that?
Yes, it is. It's from a tree. A tree is natural. I think we come from trees. Everything we eat should be from trees. So it's only natural and fitting that we use wood.
Very nice. So how is it like working together?
Well, it's been awesome. Like we said, it's a life journey we embarked on. And our love for each other, this came out of, this is where the seed was planted.
It's definitely, I would say, a family affair, a family-grown business, homemade. And just to add to that, I've been living here now in St. Lucia for 2 years. Both my parents are St. Lucian, and I've decided to come back home. So the name of the business, and Gavin, again, I think you were born at home.
Oh, yes. And
In the
Lakai
house.
Fit also came from the fact that I was born at home and not in the hospital. So
Yeah,
Home birth. I heard it's the best kind of birth.
yeah.
in 74, that's when I was born on the living room floor.
So Lakai Fet, it was just fitting for the business, homemade.
So good to hear that. So besides furniture, what else do you all make?
We do the artwork as well in the background. And I have a background in contracting, so I can build your home from the bottom up. There's also a culinary side of me. We have local juices that we made, which is infused with ginger and moringa and all these good stuff. So it's again going back to the earth and just homemade, homegrown.
Did you learn all that from school, like especially the art? Were you interested in art in school and also culinary?
Well, the artwork is basically Kirsch. She does the artwork. I build the frames. I do the frames and she does the artwork. So I couldn't draw, I couldn't even write my name properly, so I'm not the one with the
He
pen.
makes the pots, and I finish it.
Yeah. Finishing, yeah.
What a nice, interesting duo that we have here. So I'm still wanting to ask the question, did you learn artwork from school? Was it something that you were always passionate about?
I have always been passionate about art. It is one of my gifts, one of my superpowers. My father was an artist, is an artist, and I think I picked that up from him, so it's always been with me. Creativity, I think, has always been with us, and that is one of the things that has brought us together, I would say.
Nice. What is the feedback of your clients? How do they like the work that you'll produce?
You go for this one.
Well, initially, everybody that came through basically was liking us to another place. I don't know if I should mention. But when they kept telling us that, we were like, what's this place? And so we went to look for ourselves. And then when we got there, we were like, since she's from England, I've lived in the States, we were accustomed to what we were seeing. So it was nothing new, and then it was overpriced. So, and that was our motivation. So we can do something better, we can do better. And we decided with the feedback from people now, we want to offer it to people because we know we can, match people's pockets and give them value for money, and knowing that they also supporting a company that's using local products and trying to be sustainable and upcycle and recycle and so on and so forth.
Definitely. And how was that cultural change from you from the States and England to the Caribbean? How was that journey?
It's been a journey. It's been a journey. And I think the hardest challenge, I think coming on vacation is completely different to coming to a different country to live and becoming part of the community. So as much as I had an understanding, because both my parents are St. Lucian, my own personal journey, it's been interesting. And thank God I've had Gavin and our boys along the way. It's been amazing. I have embraced it, but honestly, it has been a challenge.
Gavin, what about you? How's your journey going?
Well, the journey is awesome because now we have a unit. We all feel more complete, you know, and it's something we want to take all the way, and hopefully our boys can grow into it and take on, and just because we are going into an era of green, where everybody's going to have to, if we want to save what we call our planet, yeah. So it's just passing on that knowledge and hoping that it carries on after we've passed.
Beautiful. And what is the social media hook that we can find y'all on so that we can purchase your stuff?
So for the life coaching, it's To Dare to Live. And for Lakai Fet, it's Lakai Fet. Do you need me to spell that for you, the Creole of that?
Sure, why not?
Go for it.
LAKAYFET. Lakai Fet.
Homemade creations.
St. Lucia, I hope you all are getting that. They have these homemade products and you can see they are so passionate about it, and it's so nice that they are working in unity with each other to produce something for us and something that is helpful and that will help us body, mind and spirit. All right, so that was you. Thank you so much. Yes, thank you for your time.
Thank you, thank you.
Stay with us.
Good morning, DBS family, and welcome to another episode of DBS's Lookbook. And I'm your girl, Vanessa Henry Long, your certified image consultant and personal stylist. Today, we are going to talk about how to create a winning impression for your style and image. Guess what? I know you haven't seen me for quite some time, but I'm going to recap some of the things we spoke about earlier this year. How to create a winning style and image may seem like something that is very easy to do, right? But so many persons get it wrong. So let me help you or take you on a journey where you can up your style and up your image and ensure you create winning impressions this year. One of the ways you can create a winning impression and image, especially as it relates to your style, is being authentically you. Most of the times what we find, persons try to be like the other person. They try to mimic styles of celebrities, try to dress like their friends, and along the way, you tend to lose yourself in the process. But one of the things I recommend as an image consultant and personal stylist is to remain true to your authentic self. And how best can you do that, especially as it relates to your style and your image? 1, ensure that you dress for your body type. You would have seen some of the videos that we had earlier this year. I spoke about the various body types, and you may be wondering, okay, what is my style, Vanessa? What is my body type? But let me help you. There are 5 main body types, and let's recap that. There's the triangle, the inverted triangle, the hourglass, the round, and there's the rectangle. You may belong to one of those body types. We are all different. Some of us are small, some of us are bigger on the plus side. However, we may belong to one of those body types. The best thing to do as you want to create that winning style and image is to be able to embrace your body shape, your body type, and dress for it. I find a lot of persons walking around town, going to various places, and they are not dressing for their size. And you may be telling me, okay, well, Vanessa, how do I dress for my size? First and foremost, you need to know your size. So if you are a small, certainly your bust, your waist, and your hips may be of a certain measurement. And a lot of people don't even know their measurements. Pause for a moment. Do you know your measurements? I bet right now you may be going and wonder, okay, maybe I need to get a measuring tape. Yes, in order for you to create that winning style and image, you need to know your measurements. So take some time today, this morning, after you drink your coffee, because I know it's pretty early right now, go out there. If you don't have a measuring tape, go to a seamstress, buy one in town, and find out the measurements of your bust, your waist, and your hips. That will help you to firstly be able to dress in a way in accordance to your shape and of course create that winning impression. Now, it's not only about dressing for your size, but it's also about embracing your size. Some of us are not comfortable in our skin and we feel like, I'm too big, I'm too small, I'm gonna put on weight, I'm gonna lose weight. We want to do all of those things, but you need to be able to be comfortable in your skin in order to create that winning impression, that winning image, and of course to bring out your best self. So that was basically a mouthful, right? I hope not. But let me help you now. Another way you can create a winning impression and style is by knowing your personality style. And if you remember, we spoke about this earlier this year, right here on the lookbook, where I introduced you to a number of personal styles or personality styles. We have the creative, the romantic, the natural, the classic, and the dramatic. In as much as we have 5 broad categories of styles, I do not want to put you in a box to have you to feel like, oh my gosh, I have to choose between one or the other. No, it's all about how you feel, it's all about your personality, and of course it ties in nicely with your lifestyle. So your style is true to you, it has to be authentic to you. It cannot be something that we have the broad categories, but it cannot be something that we are restricting you to. You have to be able to be comfortable. You have to be able to speak to how you wear and how you dress, and it really and truly makes you become your best self when you are dressing for your personality. So for example, I got myself a dramatic classic, and even the outfit that I'm wearing today, you can see my personality styling is reflected in that. So I have prints, I have bold colors like red, and of course my specs is a little on the trendy side. So yes, I am dressing for my personality style, and I'm also dressing for my body type. So these are just some ways you can create a winning impression and a style that goes well with you. Here's another way you can do that. Knowing the colors that go well with you. A lot of the times we just put any color on us, so we have a favorite color, right? Every single one of you should have a favorite color. Mine is red, and I think it's no secret, everybody now knows my favorite color is red. But it doesn't mean your favorite color goes well with your undertone or goes well with your skin tone. So this is something that you would need to be able to discover. Some colors, and if you study colors, for those of you who study color psychology or know a little bit about color analysis, there are some colors that go well with you. They make your eyes pop, they make your skin glow. You feel like when you wear this color, you feel powerful. And there are some other colors which really suck your mood out. It makes you feel dead, it makes you feel dry, and it's only because these colors do not go well with your skin tone and your undertone. So one of the things that you need to discover is knowing which colors that go well with you in order for you to create that winning impression and winning image. So to wrap this up, I'm hoping that you took some notes, but I want to leave you with one bonus. I won't say it's a tip, but just to close it off so you understand how to really create that winning style and image. And just to make it very simple for you as it relates to styling, you need to own that. You need to ensure that when you dress for your body type, for your personality style, for your skin tone, ensuring that you wear the right colors, that you feel confident and you feel comfortable in your skin, and you need to own it. So I'm encouraging you today, when you look into those closets, ensure that you have outfits that goes well with your body type, that speaks to your personality, and of course, that are the right colors that will make you pop. So I hope you enjoyed this episode of The Lookbook. See you next time.
Thank you so much for joining me today on DBS This Morning. I hope you learned a lot these past few weeks about health and wellness. And remember, prevention is always better than cure. So eat clean, exercise, and feed your mind, body, and spirit with the natural richness of Mother Earth. Do have a blessed day, and I will see you next time.